Today, I bought one of the most hated trucks on the internet. Now, the reason this is among one of the most hated trucks is due to the common head gasket failures, H-pop issues, IPR issues. These are the most known issues. You even hear people calling them 6 blows or even 6 belows. Now, if you've watched one of my videos before, you know the 6.0 is my absolute dream truck, so this video is going to be an interesting one. So yes, I bought a 6.0 Power Stroke. Some may argue that the 6.4 is worse, which I agree, which is why I said one of the most hated trucks on the internet. Others may argue that these trucks aren't unreliable, some are just beat to death, which is what I believe is true. I've seen 6.0s with stock head bolts and head gaskets hit rev limiter, doing burnouts, taking a beating, then only needing a couple injectors or so. I've also seen Power Stroke Central who dynoed his truck around 550 horsepower without blowing his head gasket, which leads me to believe these trucks may be easier to break, but the owner or the operator may be at fault for some of these breakdowns. Anyways, before we get into the video, but one of the reasons that these trucks can be so problematic is due to the stricter emissions laws. The reason they quit making the legendary 7.3, Ford started putting EGRs, exhaust gas recirculations, on the trucks, which basically take a small amount of the exhaust, put it back in the intake, which caused many issues on this truck. So yes, they literally took exhaust and put it back into the motor, which just sounds horrible. A lot of people also think that 6.0s are the best sounding diesel truck, which is definitely among one of my opinions. This is definitely, in my opinion, the best sounding truck ever. Like, ever. Nothing sounds better than a 6.0 Power Stroke. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and start her up, and we're going to pull her into the shop. But before we get into the video, sorry guys, you can find this exact truck link in the description on my Patreon if you are interested in this truck. This is Farming Simulator 22. If you're interested in this truck, you can get it, link in the description on my Patreon. But anyways, let's start her up and pull her into the shop. Now, the whole point of this video is going to be building this truck and modifying it. So, as you guys know, I have my dream truck over there. It's currently pink, and that is because I built this truck for Hayden Sarah Grace, which I will probably link her channel in the description if I remember. So, if Hayden, you're watching, shout out to you. Anyways, we're going to be building this truck today in Farming Simulator and also testing if this is really the most reliable truck in Farming Simulator. But you guys know, the standard in the 6.0 world is to take off these factory bubble mirrors, and we're going to put the 11 through 16s on because it looks way better. We're also going to take these steps off, get some clear headlights, maybe do some paint match, get some clear cab lights, and just a lot of clears and paint match on this truck. So I took these steps off and I got clears installed, and man, this truck, well, also the 11 through 16 mirrors, but man, this truck, just with that, just make this truck look amazing. The clears make the truck look amazing, clears make the truck look amazing, and getting rid of those factory bubble mirrors make this truck look amazing. Honestly, it makes me want to leave it how it is. So you don't really see too many 6.0s in this color combination in real life, but this color combination is actually a real color combination that Ford offered in 2005 and 2007. So it actually looks pretty good. But anyways, I think we're going to go ahead and swap the rear end to the 11 through 16 rear end, but keep these factory taillights, because I think the factory taillights on the newer rear end looks decent. You know, there's so many different rear ends that you could put on this truck. Custom taillights, 11 through 16, so many different options that you can figure with this rear end. Never mind, I ended up going with the custom taillights instead of the stock factory taillights, but I did go with this rear end, which looks 10 times better on this truck. I love the Super Duty engraving on the tailgate. Just adds so much more detail on this thing. But anyways, next up, we are going to go ahead and probably send this thing down to get repainted. Honestly, I love the color on here now, so at this point, I don't even want to redo the paint on this truck, and I actually might not redo the paint on this truck. But we do have to paint a couple of things on the truck, like the grill will get painted, or we'll end up putting a different kind of chrome on it, because this is like a brushed grill right now, so I don't know exactly what we're going to do yet, but you'll have to stay tuned to find out. Watch to the end of the video, please. Well, yeah, I couldn't resist it. If y'all know me, I'm a huge sucker for white on two-tone tan on these trucks, and I couldn't resist it, and of course I went and put two-tone tan on white on this truck, which, don't get me wrong, looks amazing, but I need to switch up some color combinations every here and now. But you guys get the point. Anyways, we have a ton of stuff, a ton of small stuff that we're going to do to this truck next, like bullet antenna, custom third brake light, maybe do an different exhaust setup. So I have a ton of different stuff that I'm going to do. I'm not even going to film it. I'm just going to do it, and then I'll bring it up when I'm done. So yes, of course, we went ahead and did a bunch to this truck. Starting off, we got an LED bar up here in the front bumper. We did a ton of under the hood work, just like EGR delete, intake pipes, cold air intake, just a couple of goodies underneath the hood. Got some injectors, stock turbo. It does have an 03 turbo in it. Somebody replaced it with an 03 turbo before I came in and bought it. Starter headliner, rock lights, and then air dog, of course. And then I didn't do anything back here yet. Got an exhaust tip done on this thing, third brake light done on this thing, and it's looking a lot better overall. Next up, I am going to paint match the Ford emblems white because the grill is chrome. I didn't like the paint match grill. It looks kind of funny, so I will just paint match the emblems white. Probably paint match the rear emblem white as well. I think it'll look pretty decent, so that's what I'm going to do next. After paint matching the emblem, it's giving off a really show truck look, which actually looks not too bad. Not really what I'm going for exactly, but doesn't look bad. It's honestly giving off more of a King Ranch tone more than a show truck tone, but I don't know. Next up, we gotta get some wheels on this thing. We gotta get some wheels, maybe a 4.5-inch lift. You know, truck's already leveled though, so probably keep it leveled. I do have a huge update coming out for this truck soon once I get the bed put on this truck. I have a 05 bed on it, which still fits the 11 through 16 tails, because whoever made the 05 bed made the taillight housing extremely wide, so whatever, I got a new bed for this truck, so that'll end up getting redone. A lot of stuff on this truck is going to end up getting redone, and I'm talking a ton of stuff. So this truck is just going to look amazing, so go subscribe to the Patreon to get updates. You can be a free member, or you can get my mods and be a paid member. But regardless, we are going to finish this truck. We are probably going to go pick up my favorite set of wheels, Archon Caesar, next, so that's probably what I'll do. So lo and behold, I went out and bought 24x14 on 14 or 1250 tires. These are 35s on, okay, let me restart on that. We got 35-inch by 1250 tires, I can't talk, on 24x14 Archon Caesars, also my favorite wheel, which gives this truck a really nice stance, and this truck doesn't even have spacers on it, and it gives it a really nice stance. And I couldn't resist myself when I was gone, or when I got back, and I painted the grill white, and it doesn't look too bad, honestly. Probably should have left it chrome, but I knew I was going to do that and regret it. But we also got some Fight Fab traction bars installed on this thing. We're probably going to keep the powder coat black on this thing so it doesn't stand out, because I think if it stands out, it'll ruin the body look, so I think we're going to keep it stock. But truck looks amazing in my opinion. For being one of the most hated trucks on the internet. It looks very good in my opinion. So let's go ahead, start her up. Let me move the toolbox so I don't absolutely melt it. Move that over here. Open the garage door as well. Hayden's truck is looking nice over there. Look at that truck. Look at those pink in those wheels, looking amazing. Anyways, let's go ahead, start it up. Sounding good. Sounding good. I'm going to go throw new sounds on this truck when I update it, by the way. Okay, we're going to back straight into a wall. Okay, regardless the fact that I almost backed into the wall, the truck looks amazing in my opinion. The lights are looking good. Let's turn on our low beam headlights, which is what most people like. I usually don't like it with the low beam on. I think it looks better with just the running lights on. There we go. Anyways, here we go. Not looking bad at all. Looking good back here. Once I get that bed done on this truck, it'll definitely look 10 times better, because Hayden's truck looks so good with the 05 bed on it. It actually matches up, as you guys can see. It looks so much better. But as you guys can see, the taillight housing is super wide compared to my truck that I built. The taillight housing is not wide, which is what I like. So, we have a new bed coming for this thing. It's going to make it look absolutely 10 times better. So, with that being said, I don't have anything else for you guys in this video. So, if you enjoyed, please smash the like button. If you watched till the end of the video, thank you guys absolutely so much. The more you watch till the end, the more YouTube promotes my video and the bigger chance I have of growing. So I'm really trying to work on my intros, my thumbnails, my titles, all that to try and help gain viewers. Viewers is what I'm trying to go for right now. So hopefully the videos are a little bit better. Also, I have a new microphone coming in for you guys, so if my microphone quality is not the best, I have a new mic coming in, thank goodness. So, for now, I'll turn voice enhancer on my editor. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I think the world's hatest truck is the world's best truck, and I'm going to get a lot of hate for that, but I think it looks amazing. I love this truck. I love the sound of this truck. It's my dream truck. Nothing will ever change that. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, never miss a video. I upload pretty much almost every day except on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Love you. Bye.